quit ever here. So let's go ahead and let's talk about the S&P 500 today. The S&P 500 closed up about 62 points off news with the oil rebound today. Now here's the thing. Looking at price right now, price is still beneath this wedge. Price could just be coming back up, down, and coming back up to retest that rising wedge right there. So a couple different things that we have to know is this. I still am not clear that price is going to go right back up to these all-time highs right now. I still believe that there is more to come on the way down. Now here's a couple things that we need to look at, not just from the rising wedge. Yes, we have broken down, and as you can see right here when we go ahead and look into the chart, it is retesting the bottom of the cloud here. And if you look at the cloud, if you know how to trade Ichimoku, there is a lot of selling pressure right here. The only way that I will start looking for longer term buys, I mean, looking at the economy right now, the whole economy is closed. Businesses are losing money. The only thing that is holding up the S&P 500, Dow Jones, all the other indexes is the Fed right now. Looking at this rising wedge, looking at all this resistance right here on the daily time frame, I mean, we're talking, we got to break, 3,000 maybe before I want to go ahead and say, okay, we're going to come back up and retest the previous all-time highs up there. The only way I would start looking at that is if price broke out and then the lagging span broke out as well, and then we have the 9-day breakout and the 26-day breakout as well. I mean, I'm looking for 4 different confirmations for price to go back up. Now, price can be up 62 points a day, go back down 62 points. It really depends on what we're going to look at for the week. For this whole week, it's still down. This week opened at 2,869. We're at 2,791. The only reason why, if we look at this, it's up right now, is because it's sitting on the 9-day and 26-day support. That's a very strong support level here on the weekly time frame for the S&P 500. I mean, this can do anything. Looking at this can just trade up to the top of the cloud, back to the bottom of the cloud, and it can just trade inside the cloud for God knows how long. But what we do know is, looking at this monthly chart, we have to break through this resistance right here. We have came back to retest the 9-day and 26-day resistances on the monthly time frame. We are going to have to break above the weekly time frame right here, and it really depends. There's a lot of different things. If we can break above the cloud here, and price is above the cloud with this lagging span broken out of the cloud, okay, that's a better confirmation. But what we have to wait for is the 9-day, 26-day to be pointing out of the cloud, as well as this needs to get changed up as well. This is doing nothing right now. Right now it's showing that it's going to go down, and the cloud is always going to predict where the future is going to go. Looking right now, the monthly time frame looks pretty stable. Breaking down to the weekly chart, I don't like that at all. Daily chart, we already know what's going to happen. Also, we have to know that the volume right here is closing. The cloud is starting to close. So this is going to take some time. The S&P 500 can honestly do nothing for quite some time. Looking at it on the 4-hour chart, we had a big bearish hammer off of that 26-day moving average. Only thing holding up is the bottom of the cloud. If this is to come back inside the cloud and then use the top of the cloud, I can take it from top to bottom. Also with that Kumo twist right there happening. So there's a lot of different things we have to look at. There's more indications letting me know that this is going to go down than up. And I can be completely wrong. Right now, I'm not looking to take any trades on that right now. I will start to look for trades later on this week or next week when I can start really seeing what is going to happen with this top of the cloud, this bottom of the cloud, and this rising wedge. Looking at the disequilibrium here, it only makes sense to at least come back down to this level right here. I mean, we have a lot of resistance we got to break through before we go ahead and move down. And it's really going to depend on a lot of these earnings this week as well.